Yeah, still got my KQ test. Uh, yeah, I mean, basically just do as much Slayer as possible. I'm doing Tithe Farm on the side because I need to finish that, and I need to get a second straw hat for a Clue stash unit. So that's kind of what I'm working on. Like the most pressing stuff I've been doing on the account. I've done a little bit of Tithe Farm today off stream. Honestly, the real plan is just to make money so I can go to Coliseum and get as many collection logs as I try to make money. Nothing's really worth anything right now, though, because of sailing crash in the market. I should get back to solo rating, but I just got done editing a short for YouTube, and I kind of just want to chill. I've been busy all day. Splash my spec. Trash. Probably should start doing 1 CG a day at least. Again. Or I could just do like 20 a stream like I used to. See that cow fight just disappear? It's weird. That's okay, Spec. I'm almost at 1400 KC for KQ. What happened to my water bottle? Did you move my water bottle?
Huh?
Did you move my water bottle?
No.
Where is it?
You didn't turn it down, did you?
How would I throw it away? I mean, I don't know where it is.
Well, I mean, you took out your
Oh, it's behind me. It's a sick fit. Flare trousers, dragon full helm.
Thank you. Well, you gotta wait for the machines to stop.
Oh, the washer's doing it? I'm trying to get
So, what's up, dog? Favorite thing about OSRS? I guess clogging. Oh shit. I literally, I don't even know. Actually, I don't know why I play the game. To be honest, the fact that we have cosmetics locked behind hard content and just best in slot gear locked behind hard content. So there's always a reason to play. That's pretty much it. The fact that the community is so competitive to be better than each other. I don't like speedrunning, but I will do it. But I'm not a fan. Honestly, I've done pretty much everything in the game, so I can say I like the game for what it is. Oh, we need to do this. About to hit that. To be honest, the best thing about this game is being able to put it down and come back to it, and you are right back where you left off. There's nobody else that can do that on this game. I'm sorry. There's no other game that can do that. Literally. I got a follow or something on something. I just heard the notification go off. I don't think it was Kick. I don't think it was Twitch. But then my subs didn't go up on YouTube, so I don't know what just triggered that. Oh, maybe it was Twitch. I did just gain a follower. Oh, I did. Thank you for the follow. Check out my YouTube, !new video. If you want to see my 99 sailing video. If you need something to grind to in the background. Also, just put up a YouTube short. I don't know. I like the number go up. Yeah, the number goes up good, but being that you can put this game down and come back to it is really why it's good, and you don't lose any progress, and it's not seasonal. That's probably the best thing about this game. Like, I played a lot of Destiny, had 3,600 hours in it, and it was trash because you lost everything every 3 to 5 months, right? And then they went completely seasonal, so then you lost everything like every 3 months or so, maybe even, yeah, probably every 3 months. I don't remember, I quit. Yeah. You didn't lose everything. You still had your items, but it was like, wow, you went back to, light level would be like, I don't know, 900, and then you would be level like 800, and then you would have to get your light level back up. And then they created ways to where you could power creep and get your level above, like the maximum level. It was, yeah, it's just season games aren't good. That's why WoW's dead. WoW is dead. Leveling zones. Honestly, RuneScape would benefit from leveling zones, but that's only because it has a history now. If they like, honestly, Prif is the leveling zone. It has a lot of players still, but it isn't. It like the players are still. It's going down where OSRS is going up. What's Blizzard's great strat? I'm curious. Because people are literally quitting and coming to this game. The streamers that came to OSRS went back to WoW. The reason they did it is because they couldn't sustain a viewership on this game because their fans only play WoW. Player number go down, fire staff, and make game more expensive. I mean, yeah, but the games. So there was a huge issue with Blizzard that they finally admitted in an interview, where they would reuse resources from previous expansions, and that's what they would base the next expansion off of, so they didn't have to do work, and that's how they were able to fire people. And that didn't do well because the content that came out that they were planning on recycling, the player base wasn't acceptable to it. So the next expansion was coming out based on content that they recycled so they could fire people, and then the player base didn't even like that content. So when the next expansion came out, it was before it even came out, it was already dead in the water because the player base already rejected it. So again, if they do that, they're not gonna is it like WoW is dying so fast. They are bleeding players. Someone will pay. Sure, someone will always play it, but then it'll turn into New World where, oh yeah, someone's always going to play the game, and then one day they're going to decide to just shut the server down. Literally what happened in New World. Just because someone's willing to swipe their credit card doesn't mean your game's good. It also doesn't mean that you're making a profit to keep it going. And with MMOs, it's really important to keep a profit. That's why it's so hard for companies to make MMOs today, because they got to keep pushing content out. The reason 07 did so well is because they already had 7 years of content, 6 years of content when they released 07. And then they realized, oh, people are going to stick around for longer than 6 months. And then they started making new content when the numbers started going down, because they realized people will play it if there's content, but people aren't going to, if there's no new content coming out, the game's dead. I mean, to be fair, Blizzard did well for a while. You hate Blizzard for so many reasons. Well, when I played Destiny, they brought on Blizzard devs. I thought it would get better, and then they made the game worse. So, I mean, I never really played games from Blizzard, so it doesn't matter to me personally. The game I've probably played the most in my life is this and Destiny. Single player wise would be all the Pokemon games, right? And then any Dark Souls game. That's pretty much where my passion lies for gaming. Anything else is either like I mean I beat Red Dead. I beat both Red Deads. I beat Fallout 4, played a little bit of Fallout 3, played a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, played a bunch of Bethesda games, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, all those. The good thing of honestly, the reason OSRS is in good hands right now is because the developers are FromSoft fans, and FromSoft, they've learned a lot over the years of how they can basically create a path to success, and then when you get hit with a brick wall where you can't succeed anymore, instead of putting you back to where you spawned in at the bonfire, then they added the statue of Myra in Elden Ring, so you didn't have to as long of a run back to the boss. And we've seen them change that with we've seen them making changes like that with like Fasani's Nightmare, reducing the KC for the teleport, and Doom where has that thing, and also a Moxiatl, where the you could just take a staircase down and basically put you at the boss door, and then there's a teleport to put you right in front of that staircase. Those fundamentals of OSRS or from Dark Souls is what's going to keep this game alive. 1000%. Moxiatl, nice boss. Yeah, I could green log it. I got spooned. But Doom's the same way. If you don't have the teleports, either you burn them all when you're Iron Man, or you just don't want to buy them when you're main and want to run to the boss. You can teleport to the one shrine, run down to the staircase, drops down. Then there's a teleport in the chest with the portal that you can hit, and then that takes you to the door of Doom. And then it's just a cycle from there. Most transparent game company in the world? Yeah. But that's only because they had 15, well, was it 15 years? They had about, well, they had like 11, 12 years of not being. I mean, the time between 2008 and 2012 was not good for the game. It started turning around in 2017. And OSRS has had its share of problems. Like when Zaya came out, there was a bunch of pushback about it. So the polling's unheard of, but they also changed the polling to where it's shitty. Where right now, if you ask like the general population if they were happy with the polling, they wouldn't be. We saw that with sailing. Probably shouldn't have spec there. Honestly, the hat needs to be taken off to the RS3 team for being able to take out microtransactions. Listening to the players by that, and you can thank Mod North for that. Microtransactions would have never been taken out of RS3 if it wasn't for Mod North. Zaya happening the way it did was great learning curve. Yeah. it was a great learning curve, but like to think that they've been doing perfect this whole time is false. That's an exaggeration. And honestly, sailing is awful. Sailing's in the worst. Like sailing's the worst it's ever going to be right now. I don't need that. Nobody's saying they're perfect. Yeah, sailing's going to be good because of the poll they put out. They let players use 300 characters to describe what they needed. Now it's going to take them probably 3 weeks to read through all that. They're probably going to do it over winter break, but yeah, we should get something good out of it. We'll probably get a response back from that poll week 1 or week 2 of January, and then the winter summit will be right after that. The outfit is fire. I don't even think it really needed a delay. I think it needed play testing. I don't think they did enough play testing. They should have, well, to be fair, the beta should have worked better because I wasn't even able to play the beta. So if I wasn't able to play the beta, that means other people weren't able to play the beta. And they really needed to just play test it more. There was a lot of things that shouldn't have happened, like getting stuck on random things and having to send your boat back. That was a huge issue. The other thing of you weren't able to dock at mooring ports and log out after you went back to sea, or it would leave your bank at the mooring port that you just were at before you logged out, and then it would transport you back to the mainland to the last dock that you docked at, or the Pandemonium. That was like 30% of the issue with sailing when it first came out. They should have asked the questions they're asking now about stats and how cannons should work. They should have asked all of us that before they ever released sailing. The reason they didn't is because people would have just been like, oh, I don't want sailing, I don't want sailing, I don't want sailing, instead of having a conversation around it. So part of that issue is on the player base. The other part of that is that Jagex, again, just didn't they didn't put enough time into it. They were trying to keep everything too secretive, which they had to do because it was a new skill, where they're trying to follow a fine line that's really difficult to actually follow, where it's, oh, we want you to be able to vote on everything, but we're going to keep everything secret. And because of that, you got a clunky skill. If they were able to be fully transparent and let us know everything right off the bat, it would have been a lot better. Obviously, they had to hide XP rates. And then they really fumbled with how they try to nerf XP. And if you watched the interview with Mod Husky before sailing came out, he was very concerned that he was too generous with the XP rates, and I think he ended up feeling that after sailing was out, but then again, it was too late. What he should have done is he should have made, if he was really worried about the XP rates being too good, he should have reduced them, had them come out, and then put a buff out, and then that whole week's worth of people talking shit and shit posting to Jagex wouldn't have even happened. It's better to give less and then give more later on than give all or give as much as you can and then take away later. That's not good. Yeah, Bungie did the same thing with Destiny. Bungie would nerf everything and nerf everything and nerf everything, and everything was really good when it came out. And then after they nerfed it, no one wanted to play it or use the weapons that they nerfed. And that killed the game. Absolutely killed the game, man. I'm worried about XP rates being too high. Let's add a free XP button to the skill. That's another thing that they should have never done. That the Crystal Extractor was the worst mistake. They also didn't calculate that because they were like, oh, it wasn't in the beta. Okay, well then, don't even get me started on that. This is the dumbest. That was the dumbest response back. How did they fuck that up so bad? I mean, I don't know. Like, by adding it, they fucked it up because again, they didn't play test it. They were like, oh yeah, that wasn't that XP button wasn't in the play test. That's how it got fucked up. They admitted that. That's the biggest oversight in OSRS. They just didn't play test it. They made a version of the game, added things to it, and then didn't test the ads. Oh shit, he just got the pet. What KC? 1600. It's early.
Oh, Jesus God.
If you go back and read the post, they literally admitted it. And if it's not on the post, it was definitely in like a stream or something. I remember hearing it or reading it. If you want the XP extractor to give XP, it needs to give 25. Literally, 25. It gives you a crystal shard. You know how rare crystal shards are? You have to do end game content for crystal shards. Gauntlet is well, I guess Gauntlet isn't end game. Honestly, Gauntlet kind of is end game in my opinion. I know it's like the beginning of the end game, so you could consider it mid game, but Gauntlet is end game content. Difficulty wise, Gauntlet's end game content. Gauntlet's hard. Splash my spec. So cringe, bro. And if you actually, something that's actually really funny is if you go back and you watch not the podcast that came out this week with Solo Mission, but the podcast that came out last week with Mod Rice. They talk about how, and it's mostly Mod Ieza that talks about it, is that when you're in Toa, when they were developing Toa, they were developing it and they would be like, oh, there's like dead moments in the raid, so they would add stuff to it to make it not as dead. And what they learned from it, and this is why Toa's bad, is that once you lose focus in Toa, you're fucking cooked. If you lose focus at all in TOA, you're cooked. You have to remain focused all the time. And what that does to the player is that when they get out of TOA, they don't want to play the game anymore. Like, they do 2 of them and their brain's melted. And they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's a huge issue with TOA. And that doesn't matter if you're soloing, duoing, trio, quads, 5-team, or 5-man, 6-man, 7-man, 8-man. It doesn't matter. You go run TOA, you're done after 2. If, like, yeah, sure, day 1 we were fucking jamming through it, or like, you know, first 3-4 days we were running it like nobody's business because it was new content, and we wanted a drop. And we also had no idea how to do the raid properly, and we weren't doing anything above a 150 because, 150 drops something, we're going to do 150s, and then we'll figure it out later. And if anybody, here's the thing. Somebody goes down in Tob on a 4-man, it's no big deal. No big deal. Somebody goes down in a 4-man top. Trio, still no big deal. Somebody goes down in TOA, it's awful. Somebody goes down in TOA, it is awful. Especially if everybody's like doing like playing a raid that's like a raid level that's like their like around their account, right? Like if I go do a 400 to a 500 duo, if somebody goes down, the probability of us finishing that raid is very slim, which I'm okay with, right? I think the game should be hard, but it's different. It has like them noticing the flaws in TOA and that like, oh, we shouldn't just keep adding stuff to fill dead time is important, because when you keep adding stuff to fill dead time, that means you have to play the raid a certain way, and playing a raid a certain way doesn't make it like Tob, which Tob's one of the best raids in the game if you ask any OSRS player, right? Personally, I think Cox is the best raid in the game. But Cox, again, you don't have to do Cox a certain way. All of you have to do a certain way because of how the mechanics work, but Vespula, you don't have to have a T-bow for Vespula. You can do it with a Bofa or a Shadow. So if you go get your Bofa, and then you can go get your Shadow, now there's 2 ways, and obviously Shadow's BIS at Vespula, but that doesn't make T-bow bad at Vespula. They did fix the room to where now you don't have to, like, redemption it, but everybody redemptions it anyway, so, like, Vespula isn't the best idea for that, or, like, best, example. Another example that would be good would be, like, Tecton, where Tecton, you can slash or crush. He's weak to, he's weak to crush, obviously. But you don't have to use a certain style on Tecton. Also, the fact that Chambers, most people don't only run CMs. Most people run like the easy version of it, right? Or the normal version of it. That also makes Chambers better because you're not playing it a certain way every time you go in. TOA, you have to do every room every time, and you have to do every room a certain way. And if you shear away from that, like meta, I guess, if you even want to call it that, if you shear away from like the one way you can do it, again, it's considered like not meta, or you messed up and you're gonna die and it's not gonna work. So you have to play a certain way. Shit.
And they, I mean, to be fair, they did try to fix Toa, but Baba's just that room was just stupid. The fact that everybody just red X'd it, and then it was like if you got in any group and you didn't want to red X, it were like, oh well, red X it is the meta. Like yeah, red X is the meta, but that's not how you are supposed to beat this boss. Nobody at I'm gonna be honest here, okay? Nobody at Jagex was red X and Bobble before Toa came out. Nobody was doing that shit. You think anybody at RuneScape at Jagex knows how to break this game like we do? Fuck no. And to say that Baba was supposed to be done like that, you're even more naive if you know about when Nex came out, and then they nerfed Nex being able to be red X'd. And then you can say, oh, well, that's just because Nex is supposed to be a group boss. Okay. No boss is supposed to be red X'd. If the boss was supposed to be red X'd, they wouldn't have taken it out of the game. It's just, it's just not, there's no argument there. And they also took Red X off of Arma. If you remember when Exact did that on a Pure. For anyone who may know what is Red X. For anyone who may not know what is Red X. Yeah, Jagex doesn't even know what Red X is. I guarantee, like, the only reason anybody at Jagex knows what Red X now is because of Baba. Before that, if you asked them what Red X was, nobody on the team would have been able to answer you, except the person who fixed Next, or the person, or the group of people who started making content after Next, or the people who fixed Arma from not being able to be Red X. The player base knows more about Red X than Jagex did before Toa came out. And Red X was such an illusion before Toa came out. Nobody knew how to Red X efficiently. That's why there was guides on it when it came out, when Toa came out, because no one could figure it out. You still don't know what Red X is. Well, there you go. That proves my point. Red X is a stall that basically tells the boss that you're not attacking it, so it de-aggroes you. It's a glitch. It's literally a glitch. Red X was hidden by the Ultra Sweat community, 100%. That's why nobody knew what it was. Again, that's why you had guides on it when Toa came out. It was literally gatekept. No, like there was nothing on YouTube on it. Nothing on YouTube. And then Baba comes out. Somebody like Sync or Exact or one of these guys figures out, oh, you can red X it. They do it, and then they made a YouTube. You can still stall an NPC from attacking it with the chat boxes up. While the chat box is up. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. You can stall an NPC from attacking if the chat box is up. This chat box? What's a chat box? Because, like, I guess I can make this go away, right? But it's like... it has to be a chat box thing that makes you click to continue. What the fuck? See, it's like, what are we doing here? You realize, like, oh man, like that's the thing about this game is like, oh yeah, this game's like really good because like you can, like we can break it like the Robo Spear. We break the game. Jagex goes, oh, it's okay. We'll leave it in the game. Now we know like that's a glitch, and now we will be careful not to have any other bosses follow that glitch. But it's like you got Wooks, who literally breaks the fucking game with prayer flicking, like, I don't know, over 10 years ago. And then they're like, oh, well, we can't fix that because that's just a mechanic. So now we're going to make content around it. So the definition of what's a glitch and what's not a glitch in this game is such a gray area that it comes down to the point of, can it be fixed? Yes or no. It's almost like coding, right? Can it be fixed? Yes or no? No, it's a game mechanic. Now we're going to make content around it. If yes, we're going to leave it implemented for this one boss, but now we have to be aware of it for any other boss that we come out with because we don't want every boss to have this glitch that comes out now. Then there's another if after that basically says, well, maybe we should have this boss do this thing that somebody found on this other boss that we allowed to keep in the game. So then, hold on. We can, so then we can design that mechanic around this new boss that's coming out. So, and I'm not saying this is bad, I'm not complaining. I think this is actually what makes RuneScape a great game. But without that, RuneScape's very shallow in its content. But because it adds that, it becomes this sandbox of like, what can the players figure out? What can the players do to break the game? And then what are the developers going to do to develop content around it and like capitalize on X glitch, right? If I was kidnapped and forced to make a boss in OSRS, what would you make? Let me think about that. I want a boss that behaves. There's like actually I like thought about this for like a couple different things. First of all, whatever boss comes out, when there's a rare drop, I would actually make a cutscene happen. So like for the Desert Treasure 2 bosses, there would be a cutscene when you get one of the uniques from it. And when I mean uniques, I mean like the Siren Staff, the Lore, the Executor's Head, or the Duke Eye, right? But that's not like mechanic wise. You need to have a boss in this game like Bloodborne without the Blood Fury. So like you need a boss that wouldn't let you carry the Blood Fury, but when you attack it, you can heal off of it. If you're successful and don't take damage before you can heal off of it. There is another idea that I have. I'm trying to think of it. I just had this idea like a week ago. I'm trying to think of the content. I just had an idea like a week ago. 2 for Sunday Nightmare at once. That would actually be cool. I'm a big like push and pull. Like that's why I like the healing aspect without the Blood Fury. To where if you take damage, you have a window where you can do damage to heal back without the Blood Fury. And it gives you this push and pull feeling in the fight. Dude, oh my god. There was something I had an idea about. Literally, like, I was playing something. I do not remember what it was. We have Alchemical Hydra where you can drag to a certain spot and then it weakens the boss, and then you can do damage to it. Dude, there was something I thought about like a week ago to answer this question, and now I can't think about it. And it was a really good idea. I want a boss that fights on the ground and in the air, but not like KQ. That would be cool. Dude, I'm trying to think of the idea that I had like a week ago. Come here, Cora. Let me take your light off. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Oh my God, it's bright as fuck. Oh, I'm trying to think, bro. What was I watching? It would be actually really cool. So there was a boss in Dungeoneering. I'm gonna try to paint this out for you. Imagine this pillar is the boss, right? But it's like a 5x5, and there's a pillar. It's kind of like Duke. It's where when you step in, you can attack, and then you go back. But it's a multi-boss because it was Dungeoneering. So 4 people could attack it, and then while you were attacking it, I think you had to you only could do damage from like one side. So it started out where you could do damage from all sides, and then everybody would have to do damage from one side, and you would have to go around the boss. I would like to see a raid boss like that. Dude, I had such a good idea for a boss like a week ago. I need to start writing shit down. I had this whole wilderness game mode idea. Anything you're going to put in the wilderness is going to get voted no to, so unfortunately that won't even work with this community. I would like to see a boss be able to dig and come back up. I definitely would like that. Like the mole, but like more difficult. Probably like the mole with Doom mechanics would be really good. So like when it came back up, it could race car. The fact that Jagex hasn't done anything with the mold mechanic of it digging is actually insane. Maybe we'll see it in the next boss. It would also be really cool to have a... If you ever played Destiny in the Vault of Glass with the Gorgons, if they saw you, you instantly died. It would be cool to kind of like the Duke mechanic, where if you step out while he's looking, you take like an 80+. It would be, you implement a boss like Mole where it can dig, do race car attack, and then have a line of sight that can do up to 80 damage to you. If you're in the line of sight, that would be good. We're getting that boss from the new Grandmaster quest with for the vampires, and we don't even know what the rewards are going to be for that, don't we? They haven't even talked about the rewards. Rawls around this entire wilderness. Corruption mechanic I thought up. Dive deep into it. Wouldn't fix the wilderness or anything. Well, honestly, the real problem with the wilderness is that Jagex won't take it above like level 57 or whatever it is. And now they added an ocean there. So they can't take it any deeper. The problem with the wilderness is it's not deep enough. I've had this whole idea with the wilderness is you take it to level 100, and anything past what we have now, you just add good shit in it. Like, just add really good shit. But that would get voted no to. Also, they need to come out with wildy implings. Wildy implings would be huge. They need to come out. They also need to come out with sailing implings that you can lure to your boat instead of like having to sail around and catch it. You find it and you like get an item that draws it to your boat, and then you have an imp catcher on your boat that captures the imp, and then you can loot it or jar it on your boat. The fact that we haven't created that yet, it's like, come on, guys. Oh, am I gonna have to tell you? No, I'm not. Oh, that's good. Idea was if you choose to become corrupted by the wilderness corruption, you would gain wilderness resources. That's just like getting a skull, though, in the Rev Cave. While skilling, but everyone would know you were corrupted, and other corruption players would want to get... Yeah. That's just like the skull in Revs, basically. You don't want to skull the player, because then the player is not going to want to do content. So that mechanic just isn't going to... It's not fundamentally like well-rounded. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, and then I drink it? Okay. What? The player can choose. Sure, and it's just like Revs, the player can choose to skull, but it's like... that, like... It's not gonna... What you're doing is if the player chooses a skull, now the player doesn't want to bring good loot or good gear to the wilderness. So now the content, you can't make the content more difficult because the player is not going to bring good items to the wilderness. The whole idea is you want people to bring items to the wilderness that are strong because they need those items to kill the boss. And to skull somebody means you're automatically nullifying that ability. So really what you want to do in the wilderness is just add resources to make better shit, right? So imagine they take you take the wildy and you add or you come out with a weapon or a piece of gear that enhances the fighter torso. It's called I don't fucking know, like wilderness plates, right? And you need 3 of them, and then you can upgrade your fighter torso. That's the kind of shit we need in the wildy, is to enhance what we already have in the game. We don't need to add more items. We just need to enhance what we have in the game. Or you do have people skull, and if they kill this boss while they're scalded, they have a chance of getting a cosmetic. And that cosmetic shows I went in the wildy, killed this boss scald, and I survived. If you do that, it would work. But again, you can't make the boss too tough in the wildy. Because the player has to... The thing is, if you make the boss too tough in the wildy, then a player's going to be able to come and attack you. And... take your shit. And it's like... now you have to survive against the boss, and you have to survive against the player, and that it's like impossible. Like if you get caught in the spindle room, or the whatever the other one is, Veninatus, I think it is, room in the wildy, and you get caught on the web, the PKer gains such an advantage because you're not geared to PK, you're geared for the boss.
But if you added, dude, there's so much you could do with the wildy. They just need to make the wilderness bigger. If you keep adding shit to the wilderness you have now, it's gonna feel so just like everything's just too close together. But the idea is if you agree to corruption, you are agreeing to risk PKers coming after you. Okay, yeah, I get that. I mean, but you have, like, that means people are just going to do it in rags. And a good example is, okay, are you willing to go put your Rancor, Altor, and Torva on and go to the Wildy right now? No. What? And you think putting content in the game is going to make you want to do that? No, nothing's going to make you want to go risk your items in the wilderness. Nothing. Nothing's going to make you want to go do that. A lot of OSRS players want to build their accounts and not really risk anything in that sense. And especially PvEers. Barrows. I mean, I don't even really want to risk Barrows. I mean, I've lost Arams in the wilderness, and that shit sucked when I was going for my Immunicate. Like whenever that shit came out. I just don't think that you should force players to risk their best gear in the wilderness because they have to gear for a boss and not a PKer. You're trying to mix two things that you can't balance in a perfect world. What would be better, this would actually solve the problem, right? This would solve the problem. Add a version of a boss in the, you add a normal version of a boss in the wilderness that you can kill in rags, right? That boss has a chance at dropping unique gear that you can that you can only, well, not that you can only, but unique gear that you can use in the wilderness that behaves like the crawls, the Ursuline mace, and the scepter, to where it does extra damage in the wilderness, but there's no monetary value to it. It's kind of like the VLS and all the PvP gear that you get from Bounty Hunter, but it's for PvE. So when you die with it, you don't lose it. You just have to go pay a fee to repair it. That would feel more beneficial. So when you go grind for the gear to go fight the harder version of the boss in the wilderness that's even deeper into the wilderness, you don't lose what you're wearing, and you can still risk 3 items. That would fix it. But you got to get the community to vote that yes on that. The community's not going to vote yes on that. PvP just seems like cat and mouse. Well, that's why you don't want people to go fight. That's why you don't want people to go gear for a boss and then have to gear for a PK or two. You get into this like conundrum of like this balancing act that like, okay, now they can't last long in the wilderness and now they can't last against a PKer. They have to find this perfect balance, and then the content just ends up getting botted anyway by the Vennies. And that's what we're seeing now in the wilderness. You go try to do a wildy boss, you're just hopping around trying to dodge the Vennies. Wilderness charge items that make you lose charges to the person that kills you. Just money. Just make it. I mean, if you really want something like that, just make it 250k to repair every time you die, but you keep the gear. And what's the boss drop all the way in the wilderness? I don't know, resources. again, it can drop plates to make your fighter torso better. But then you're getting into this point of like, well, what's the point of making your fighter torso better? You don't want to add, or you can't add best in slot gear to the wilderness because then hardcore Ironmen aren't going to want to do it. I mean, the Void Wakers out there, that's like enough as it is. Honestly, the only reason we have the Void Wakers is because they added easier variants of the boss that were closer to being able to tele out. Oh, okay. I guess I clicked that twice. Yeah, it's tough. It's like also they need to redo Huey and make it an actual mountain and make Huey like. To be honest, the big ass mountain that we have in the game, that was the mountain Huey was supposed to be on, and that shit didn't work in playtesting. So now we got a hill with Huey on it. We need, instead of a dragon that's tangled in the cave that we have to fight, what they need to make, again, it's kind of like, it's almost like what Sleeping was saying, like a boss that flies, but just make a dragon that flies up the mountain instead of it being in the mountain. Just do that. Why are we trying to like combine the mountain and the dragon? Just make the dragon fly up the mountain, you chase it up, kill it at the top, and then slide back down, and then way better idea. Huey was a huge failure. For what they proposed, at least. Sounds like I hate OSRS. Hate OSRS. Huey was just bad. If you think Huey was good, you're crazy. For what they told us we were getting, that was the biggest gotcha we've had since the game came out. I don't think the bosses in Toa are bad by themselves. I think Toa's bad because you can only play it a certain way. Whereas Tob and Cox, you can play however you want. Genuinely, you pretty much play them however you want. I have no issue with Doom. I think Doom's a great boss. Kahlo's fine. Kahlo's perfect. Inferno, perfect. Giant bosses, those are fine. Honestly, the giant bosses were needed. That giant bosses filled a huge gap in the game. But the wilderness is such a touchy thing to even really try to create anything for, because everybody votes no to it. It's not me that hates the game. It's everybody else that wants to vote no. It's the PvP community. I'm saying that we need to make the wilderness almost more risky and make it deeper, make it harder. Ayo. That's what we need to do. But the community doesn't want that. We need wildy implings. We need wildy implings. We need wildy implings. And you can put one unique on their table that's on the collection log, just like the crystal impling in Prif. And the wildy impling, that's already been talked about. It's already been discussed in game jams. Already been discussed. It's already hit the devs' minds. All they have to do is implement it. If you really want my opinion, we need to have wilderness clues, but the community won't vote for that either. Wilderness clues would be massive. You want the wilderness to be busy? Add a wildy clue. Add a wildy clue. And only put one piece of third age on it, on the table. And when I mean that, I mean like a whole new piece of third age. Like, what do we not have for third age? Third age harpoon. Boom. Make it something stupid. Make it something stupid. It'll be a 12 bill item. The community won't vote for that though. I promise you. I really want Queen Black Dragon in the game. I think we should add that. We need to add Queen Black Dragon. Calfight King would be cool, but I don't know if the lore allows that. Is there a Calfight King in RS3? It looks like there is. Yeah, there is a Calfight King. Should do that. I think, like, honestly, Modnorth's already said that next year's going to be baller for this game. But they got to fix sailing. And, like, that the sad thing about sailing is that it's going to take away from dev time. Hopefully they have a team dedicated to it. But the truth is, sailing needs to be fixed before they can add content to it. Especially bosses. Honestly, it's a good decision that they said that they weren't going to do anything with... well, they did say this, but if it's true or not, I hope they don't have anything with sailing to do with Raids 4. I hope they wait to do that. Give us Raids 5 with a little bit of sailing. Don't put sailing to Raids 4. It's not ready. And I don't think they've thought enough. They haven't had enough time to even think it out properly. We probably should get, and this might diminish Torva, but we probably need a stab, like stab armor, and we need an Inqui buff. We need a huge Inkwee buff. Hopefully the boss that we get from the Vampire Grandmaster quest is the Inkwee buff that we need. I have a feeling though the next thing that we're gonna get gear wise is gonna be an upgrade for Ancestral. We haven't had an Ancestral upgrade in so long, or like a magic gear upgrade in so long. You could say Ancients, but I mean our Virtus. But Virtus is really only beneficial for defense. So like end game, like not end game, but like wave based content and Ancients. Actually, see, I say that, but then it's like, well, we got range gear recently with Toa. Actually, truthfully, what we need from the Grandmaster Vampire boss is we need a magic amulet upgrade for the occult and an upgrade for Inkwee. And that would fill a lot of voids because they just got done nerfing the occult, so they could add the Magus ring. But we'll see what they do. Something else that I really want to implement into the game that's already failed is we need a new Slayer boss. Or not Slayer boss, Slayer Master. We need a new Slayer Master. And honestly, what he should do, he should roll every 5 tasks that you do with him. He should guarantee you a boss task that you can choose from 3 different bosses. Don't gotta add any more bosses to the table. But I would like to see at Fasani, the Gauntlet, and maybe even Doom 2 Slayer, the Slayer table, but don't let you wear a Slayer helm to do more damage. Keep it. You cannot wear a Slayer helm when you do one task to do more damage, but you can get Slayer XP from doing those bosses. That would be sick. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Damn, I didn't move my mic. I was asking if you had a task. Oh my God, Cora, you're on TV. Look at him. Oh my God, they're adorable. Oh, that's her. Look, look, look. You're on TV. She's like, just pet me, Dad. Oh, my call dropped. That's her. Oh my God, that's her. Look at him looking around, dude. That is her. That's you. You're on TV. She's like, no, I'm not. Shut up.
That one's not going. That's you. That's you. That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
She's like, yeah, I'm famous. I hate when I mute my mic. Mute my mic, don't come back, and then unmute it. I don't have anything to tell me. You know?
reading my other screen. Not focusing on the game. I can't hit anything, bro. Almost going to bang out to this one. Dude, I'm taking so much damage. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna leave after this kill. I was getting decimated. Tragic. Very, very tragic. Oh my god, doesn't that look like her? Oh my god, when she was a puppy?
Yeah.
Is this cat versus dogs? Is that what this is?
I don't know. It might be.
Are there cats in it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cat versus dogs. It's a really good movie. Oh my god. It's adorable, bro. It reminds me of when she was a puppy. Okay. 3 combo eats in a row. That's tragic. Dude, what is going on? I guess I'm gonna try to stay for a kill, but damn, bro, we were taking damage. This task is ass, even with the shortcut. I mean, yeah, this boss just is kind of dookie, right? I'm almost done, though. I have 25 KC to go. Okay, I don't... Okay. I'm lagging, too. Or maybe I have pit over the boss. I think I'm lagging. I think the server's lagging. My internet's fine. It's the server that's lagging. I literally am at 10 millisecond ping. Boom. Desert Elites are trash? Bro, Desert Elites are not trash. Do I need to make another short about you? I mean, if this boss would just drop me what I needed, the sad thing is I'm not even on rate for anything yet. Make a short about how you agree this task is still sucks with the shortcut. Therefore, Desert is like least trash. Yeah, you're not lying. It is not the best. It's not the best. You can't change KQ though. You got to leave it shitty. Maybe make the fucking boss, like the drop table better. Maybe do that, but like you can't really make the boss better. You got to keep it shitty. Oh, give me that. Yep, I want that. Yep. Yep. Give me that. Yep. 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 Give me that. Yep. 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 Thank you. Yep. Perfect. I'm going to make a YouTube video about all the league's only bosses and farm hate. I don't even know how that makes sense. You going to complain about them? It is fun making people mad on the internet, I can't lie. That's probably my favorite thing to do. Other than making people mad in real life. Making people mad in real life is definitely number one. Making people mad on the internet, definitely number two. I'll explain why each boss is trash in the main game. Oh, man. That would be funny. Then I can react to it. You need to start making YouTube videos sleeping so I can react to it. Although I know how bad your internet is, it's shitty. Like, before I had fiber, it was awful. It would take me fucking so many hours to upload one video.
And like the thing is, where you live, I feel like is established. Or I say established. What I mean by that is it should be established. But then you go ahead and you look at all the money laundering and fraudulent activity in Minnesota, where it's $9 billion worth of taxpayer dollars that have been going to Somalia. So you want to know why America has bad internet everywhere? It's because we're giving all our money to other countries. I'll get political in this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Gang shit. Fucking gang shit. My internet is kind of badass as of last year or so, not gonna lie. Okay. I swear that shit was going out not too long ago, but okay. That is sick. Did they upgrade it? So basically what you're saying is when Trump took office, it got better. Hey-o. But I will not be making YouTube videos either way. You should like, dude. Nothing makes me more happy when I wake up. I post a video, I wake up, and I'm getting flamed. Because I have something to do. It's like, oh, y'all want to fucking go? Actually, I just said in a Discord, chat not too long ago, so the best thing is being able to argue with your YouTube viewers. That's like my favorite. Oh my God, bro. Like, I love arguing with people on the internet. Nah, big windstorm. Finally broke the wire that was hanging, so they had to fix it. Oh, okay, so that shit was dwindling forever. Got knocked out, and then boom, it comes back. You should, King. I need to do the same, TBH. True. Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is, but like, it's actually like so sad that I get so much enjoyment from arguing with people online. I should not like. It's actually, I'm probably schizo. I was schizo because I enjoy it. I'm not even kidding. Okay, dude. I'm not. My world, bud. Is he in here? Did he already go in? Was about to say. You're not about to come in here with your little chally and shit. No, not hot, please. It's my world, bud. Huh. Nah. No respect. Again, I want to start an argument. Like, I'm here to upset them. It's just fun. Like, I used to say hot, please, but now it's just like, oh, like, the world changed. Like, the world has changed. So, oh, I shouldn't have spec there. Oh, well. I just have to be an asshole. I prefer it. You love prox chat and Arc. I would. That's why I was always comban in Call of Duty. Like, I love just talking shit online, dude. It's so much fucking fun. I would love prox chat and RuneScape, but I wouldn't even be able to turn that shit on without getting in trouble. I would lose my account. It's COD talk after a gunfight. Good. That's that's the way video games should be. Like, come on, man. Like, video games should be that. Video games should be just blatant disrespect to the other side. And then, when they're on your team, nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. It's fun. It's fucking fun. I joined a Discord chat the other night. Somebody was trying to help me with my GM time at JAD. I was in there for less than 10 minutes and somebody was dropping the F word. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is funny. These people are normal. Yep, this is how people talk. I was vile for the first week. I had a lot built up. Now I'm back to standard stuff. Nice. Yep, you gotta get it out. That's what I mean. That's why it's healthy to be able to go online and just drop slurs at people. That, like, people are gonna be like, oh, that's unhealthy. Yeah, it is unhealthy if you do it in the real world. This is fucking online gaming. Who cares? We're all gonna log off and go back to real life. Calling people a bunch of names is like, it's better than doing it face to face in real life. So just go online, say bad words, be an asshole, and then go back to your daily job. No fucking big deal, bro. There's nothing wrong in it. All these fucking Karens want to get butthurt and fucking cry. He called me a name online. Oh, take your fucking headset off, pussy. Like, what? Turn the fucking computer off. Like, go read a fucking book. Like, what? Literally, like, you're mad at online? Turn your phone off. You know what happens when people piss me off at YouTube? I just reply back. And then I turn my phone off. Or not off, but, you know, lock it, walk away. Like, there's so many times I get into Twitter arguments and I put my feet down and I'm like, I'm going to do this shit until they block me or they stop responding. And I will go back and forth for like fucking hours with people. And it's so much fun. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then the best part is when we get to the end of the argument and they're like, hey, bro, you know, good luck. I wish the best for you. And I'm like, hey, man, you too. I love shit posting. It was great. And sometimes they follow you and it's like, dude, this guy's badass. Like he's here for the same reason I'm here. And it's just to disrespect each other. And then at the end of it, we're like, all right, I'll follow you. This was fun. Might never do it again. But like he knows. Like that guy fucking knows. But when they block me, oh, that's when I get happy. That's the best. It's one thing when they follow you, but when they block you, it's like, oh, yup. Yup. I will say though, on YouTube, I'm mild. I actually like when someone's right. I'm like, hey man, you know what? I'm wrong. You're right. You have to do that on YouTube. Yeah, like YouTube, you have to like come at it with a little bit of logistics. On Twitter, fuck that. Do you play Cordell? Do you play Arc Raiders with proximity chat?
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Not that bad.
Oh.
I haven't played the game enough to really get into that yet, though.
Oh.
It's just when you down a guy and you full kill him, then they get really salty.
Hell yeah. Good.
And me and my friend done that a couple times.
Do they drop slurs?
No.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
It looks like he call you gay and whatnot.
Nah.
So
That's standard.
yeah.
What's crazy is the sticks and stones saying shit as kids makes you way more sense than ever. Dude, isn't that the fucking truth? Oh, they drop slurs. Oh, man. Listen, when I went over to my friend's house and we played Modern Warfare 2 when I was in high school, we did the same shit. My friend's parents would leave. We would go smoke weed. We would come back. And we would drop every slur in the fucking chat, and we thought we were the biggest badasses, and it was funny. And then we were like, haha, yeah, fuck those guys. Then we get a new lobby and do it all over again. This is what the fuck we did. We were like 16. What did you want from us? You wanted us to be fucking prim and proper? How you doing tonight, sir? Do you want to play some Call of Duty? Get the fuck out of here. Like, what? Your bro sounds like one of those friendly kids. I really want to kill, but don't have the heart. Oh, that's funny. That is true, though. Like, you walk up to him, you grab him, you hold him, you're like, I'm going to kill you. And they're just like, hey, please don't, bro. Please don't. I just got a good weapon. And you're like, okay, you get to go free. Anybody else I come across in this game is fucking dead. You get to live. Like, that would be good stream content, right? To have like a list on chat, right? Of like you have a list, like number one, you only allowed to let one person go. Number two, you have to knife kill somebody with melee. Number three, you have to I don't fucking know. Make a whole list of like a bingo card kinda. And you use it every game. It's a mental game when someone's down talking, dude. It would not be a mental game for me. I'm literally like, if I'm in a position to kill you, you're fucking dead, and then we move on. That's it. Like I'm not playing no mental games here. It's like I don't give a shit. Okay. Who the fuck? Like it's me and my squad. Anybody else? It's fucking on, dude. That's how the division was. Coral TV?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a male dog. I smell when the core identifies a male. What is this cat act on, bro?
That's duos and trios. Solo are weird. I don't know why. Fuck it. Isn't it once you kill them, they're gone? Like they're off of that raid? Who the fuck cares? Once you full knock them out, they're go. What the fuck was that, bro? You can crawl. Yeah, I've seen that you can crawl when you're down. So when you fully kill them, they're out of the raid. Yeah, who cares? Solo, I'm murking. I'm murking. Unless I find like, if I find somebody and they're like, yo, let's team up. I'm gonna pretend to team up with them for like a couple kills, and then once I get some loot, once they get some loot, killing them. They're fucking done. They're fucking done. Yeah, it's fucking video games. I'm a rat. I'm a fucking rat, dude. You don't have that brain, you can't do it? Yeah. fuck it. It's a video game. You gotta, like... I think it's because I'm an OSRS player, and it, like, when anybody sees me in the wildy doing a fucking clue scroll, they want to kill me. So it's like, okay. Here I am in fucking, with a D-high top and fucking whatever gear, and they're trying to, it's like, okay, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my mentality is different because of OSRS. I don't give a shit anymore. That's every game of Ark. That game sounds good. The reason that game isn't as good as it could be. Now this would not take off as this wouldn't take off as like a main game. But imagine it was like what was that game that came out recently? Damn it, I can't remember it. It was like Never something. Oh my god, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Dark and Darker. That's what it is. Like, Dark and Darker is a game for me. There's magic, there's rangers, there's like sword and, like, you know, warriors. That's my game. That is my game. Dark and Darker, bro. It's like, I think it's like Arc Raiders with prox chat, but no guns. Straight fantasy. Straight medieval fantasy. Like, imagine, like, they had like basically RuneScape, right? Like, you could dark bow somebody, but it's like first or third person, and it's like you spawn in. It's like PvP. Go hard. That's why, unfortunately, what using magic in PvP won't catch one ever, in my opinion. Yeah, probably not. Everybody's like gun, like, the reason it won't work. Oh yeah, well, I'm a weeb. The reason it won't work is because all these kids they have no attention span. Like, a RuneScape fight, way too long for a modern day kid. Way too fucking long. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Christmas tree with fucking Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. Shit go hard as fuck. Yup, got my Christmas tree at the back. It's Christmassy as a motherfucker in here. Hell yeah. That's why Fasadi's Nightmare got shortened. Yeah, shortened. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm surprised they didn't do that to the Gauntlet. Honestly, the only reason this game's growing is because WoW's dying. I really think that. I should have eaten that there. I actually had enough health to keep going. Like, what needs to happen is these MMOs need to come out, like Ashes of Creations. They need to come out, they need to die, and then everybody will just end up on RuneScape. I'm in a Discord with a couple of content creators where they're playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds, right? The third person shit. That I don't even know how the game behaves. I think it behaves like Ark in a way, right? I don't know if anybody can destroy your base, whatever. But they're complaining that like the game has nobody on it, and what's happening is that like a game developer, Jagex in this case, comes out with content, people finish it in a day, and then they go back to their main game, and that's like every MMO is going to experience that in the next like forever, honestly, because nobody has the money to come out with an MMO. Or to develop as much content as OSRS has for an MMO to keep a player playing for like 12 plus months. Nobody does. I do have an idea for one though, but it's a Pokemon MMO, which obviously no one's allowed to make because the Nintendo would DMCA you and take you to court, and then you're fucked. But yeah. Okay, I did not click that one that was under that. N64 and play Pokemon Snap. Actually, fun fact, you can go buy a Nintendo Switch and buy Pokemon Snap for it, the original. Take some cool Pokemon pics. You can literally do that. You can literally go buy a Switch and do that. Go buy yourself one for Christmas, sleeping. Take even a longer vacation from OSRS. Fuck it, dude. 52, 54 spec. Nope. Oh, I did not mean to kill that. That counted for my task. Cringe. I bet the music in Pokemon Snap has to go hard as fuck. I don't remember what it was back in the day, but just finish it on the little ones. Nah, I can't, bro. I can't, because then it's like, then if I get another KQ task, I got to come back here because I didn't get the drop. You know what I mean? So if I get the drop in the next 14, then only got one more drop to go. Do me a favor, message Ash and be like, yo, dog, I'm tired of watching my favorite streamer kill KQ. Can you please give him the pet in the jar and 1 KC, and then he never has to come back?
Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Oh my god, bro. I took my hand off the mouse for 1 second. Surely he will if you DM him. Yeah. You gotta have a Twitter account for that though. So now you gotta make a Twitter account. While you're at it, make a YouTube account. And then yeah. You should make a YouTube account pretending to be a fanboy for me and then like get flamed and then that'll get me some like exposure and then people can come to my channel and flame me. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nice business plan. Oh, the spawn timer is crazy long here, dude. Oh my god. Oh! I have to eat that, hit that. Oh, no. Bucket of sand. That is not a jar or a pet. I haven't gotten a single elite clue this whole entire trip. Or this whole entire task. So bad, bro. Usually I get like a few elites at least, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, wait. I didn't type it in right. Yep. Yep, look at that. Yep. Yep, classic shit, dude. Classic shit, bro. Yep, I'm still doing. I got 8 more. Go fold your laundry, bro. I did a 3-kill trip while you were gone, though. That's crazy. I assume it's in a ball next to your bed. I mean, I know it is. Like, if you left to do laundry, and I'm still here, that means you didn't fold it. If you go fold your laundry right now, I'll have 1 KC when you come back. 1 KC to go. That is true. See, I know. I know. I don't even know how you do laundry when you work from home. Like, honestly, you don't need to do any laundry if you work from home. The fuck? You just wear a t-shirt. You just buy a white t-shirt. And by the time it's like black, you know, okay, it's time to throw it away and get a new one. Or it might not even be black. It might be like red with tomato sauce or something. And just throw it away and get a new one. You don't even have to fucking... That's it. You know? Just throw it away. Then you don't even have to do laundry. You don't even need a washing machine. You don't need to buy detergent. You don't need to buy dryer sheets. And then you only need like 1 dress shirt for meetings. And then you just put that one on. Don't eat in it. Very easy to do. That's min-maxing. I guess it wouldn't be black. It'd be like a dingy brown. Towels, underwear, socks. Underwear, you don't really need that because you live alone and you live by yourself or you work from home. Socks, I guess so, because your feet will get cold. Towels, again, you don't even have to shower because you don't have to leave your house. So, like, that's not, you don't even need to do that. I just killed another one? Oh my god, no way I killed a little one. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh my god. Oh wow. What do you mean, oh wow? Okay, maybe you need underwear. But again, you don't have to wash it because you don't leave your house. So if once it gets dirty, just throw it away and buy a new one. Oh, I guess you do have to leave your house to buy new underwear. That does pose a problem. Huh. Maybe you need like an outside set of clothes to use for when you do have to go like re-up on supplies. Just shower in socks, basically. Then, yeah, basically. Oh shit, no shower. Never mind. Exactly. Like you definitely don't have to shower. Showering you don't have to do. But like, I guess you do have to have one set of clothes for when you do have to go out in public to buy like groceries and supplies. Right? But other than that, I mean, you should only have to do laundry like once every 6 months. Once every 9 if you're lucky. You know what I mean? Like during the summer, yeah, that's probably it. You probably want to do laundry, but like twice in the winter and then like once in the summer. So like 3 times a year. You'd have to do laundry. That's not bad. And to be honest, if we get like a RuneScape update in the middle of the summer when you're supposed to do laundry, you might just fucking have to like, you might just forget and then you don't have to do that shit at all. And then when it starts getting cold out, it'll be like, oh, I didn't do my summer laundry. Oh. I know. It's all good. Okay, dude, these things are being annoying as fuck. All right, one more. One more KQ, and then we go get a new task. I didn't get a single dragon chain body either this whole time. Damn, bro. So no elites, no dragon chain bodies. What a shit game. Brought a ranging potion. Oops. All right, that was sad. bro, gargoyles. Do y'all realize? Do y'all realize? Here's the good thing. I will say this. Here's the good thing. I can harbor the whole thing. No more range. I can harbor the whole thing. And it's actually okay money. It really is okay money. It really is okay money. I know. You're thinking, no, it's awful, but it's not. It's really not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And honestly, I should bring thralls. We'll try it with thralls, but to be honest with you, I really think I should bring standard spellbook to Alk so I can last longer. Yep, not bad. Not bad. Gonna be an easy task. I don't even need that much food. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Teleport me. What the hell is going on? Oh, I guess I should, like, pray or something. Okay, get the fuck out of here. I didn't bring a hammer. Sleeping, you're the worst fucking viewer ever, bro. No, don't say classic. Get the fuck out of here. You could... God damn, bro. It's the motherfuckers in the chat, you know? It's the motherfuckers in the chat. They want to tell you when you're playing bad, but then when they can help you, they don't want to say anything. They don't want to say shit. Nope.
they fucking, nope, throw away the key. Nope, I'm not going to say anything. No. Nope, too good for that. Dude, oh my God, brother. Non-diary doers, bro. Non-diary doers. Jesus fuck. Holy shit. Never help the streamer. Never help the streamer. Never help the streamer. Never help the streamer. Never. Good XP there. Yeah, good XP. 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 Oh yeah. Look at that shit. Horrible spec. Yeah. I'm a great viewer. I see the little things. Yeah. That was cool, wasn't it? Melted. I don't know if I should have ate that there. I feel like I should have, but I don't know. Another leagues only boss? I mean, maybe. This boss is actually good money.
I feel a lot better. Better than I did earlier today. Yeah. Well, when I eat what I thought was good.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so... Oh. Maybe this is a league only boss. Oh my God, I'm taking unnecessary damage. This is great. This is great.
Big bass orange juice, or orange. More than normal. But when I took
Oh, I'm frozen now. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. So much fun. Is he weak to crush? Should I be using Inqui? Probably not Inqui. Maybe Inqui. Hit? Oh my god, bro. Why is it not hitting? Oh, because I put the scythe in my hand.
Yeah. Ravens game's coming on.
Are they home?
Yeah.
Ruin that bar. Money.
I don't think I needed to eat there either. Okay, perfect. Stepped under the boss because it was yellow click. Oh, you're supposed to use Oath Blade here? I'm in the fucking bank. Jesus. Could have swore these things were weak to crush, bro. They have no melee weaknesses. Fucking weird, bro. I feel like this shit needs to be on Reap. Gaming. That felt good. I should bring Death Charge here, honestly. I don't need it though with a light bearer.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Already, huh?
Left to play, and they scored already. Boy, Lamar's on fire.
Oh, what? I was so far away.
Last show.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, fucking right, dude. Not gonna be able to hit good. Annoying as hell. Actually, I might have been able to do that. I don't know. That was fucking wonky ass shit. Gmaul.
Why?
Where's my other stuff?
In the washer.
Sub 130 with only melee. It's pretty good. Oh, what? Room plate legs. Okay, that's quite a bit of room plate legs. Damn, he's only 200K now? They used to be like fucking a mil, dude. Thought they were more. Clan's talking about doing Santa hat tops. Sounds cool. What up, yo, dude? What's good? Appreciate the sub yesterday. What is goody with it, Chance? I got a task. No. Oh my god, I just fucked the bank up, dude. Hold on, we can fix this. Okay, it's fixed. God, bro, about fucked up. I need to buy potions. Just got done running this volcano. Did you get your seed?
take those. Over drop rate, classic. It's trash, dude. Sorry to hear that, brother. Okay. Read some Royal Titans. I still need to do that. Ran a beginner top of the buddy earlier for his night at the theater quest. Nice. What else do I need on this tab? Fuck it, buy 35 of them. Okay. I think probably should actually bring 6. I forgot I got 2 as a drop last time. Hold on, I need a drink. What did somebody get? All right, let me go use the bathroom and I'll be right back. Ran Roller Titans. No one's chatted yet. Okay, good deal. All right, let's go back in here. Get it done. In and out, dude. In and out. Give me my jar. Give me my jar, game. Give me my jar.
Hit a 1. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, please. Come on. There we go. Knox fucking shreds 99s. Or shreds, oh, I'm sorry. Grotesque, yeah. It's amazing. I love it, honestly. Makes this ball so much better than what it used to be, dude. This ball used to be so bad. You still need a range for the GM time. But yeah, it is good. You know, every GM time in this game is so bad. There's only like maybe 2 I've gotten without trying. Makes him brain dead? Exactly. Oh, I didn't want to spec the do this. It makes him brain dead, but it also lets you like game. Oh, come on, man. Hit. Thank you. Thank you. Barely got that off. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And then you'll get in situations like this where you just don't hit anything. Yellow click. Dude, I didn't even step under him. Oh my god. Like, I know it slipped under, like, I stepped under him, but, like, me playing, I didn't step under him. Oh, come on, bro. Hit. Oh, my God. Whatever. Heal 90. Just couldn't hit. I got everything on now. I don't think I needed to eat there. Maybe if I had a verdicts. Almost 1,500 KC. That was a close one. Oh, that was clean. Fuck. Okay. I actually didn't even spec. Interesting. Dude, shredding. And it hit zeros. Oh, man. I should have actually got that swing off, not gonna lie. Please hit? Oh my god, bro. That was so... No way. Oh my god. Oh, I wasn't potted. Maybe that's why I'm not hitting. Oh, we'll bank after this one. Whatever. Alrighty. Got that one done. What do we do? We have anything to pick up that's worth anything? Nope. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end the stream there. It is 9 p.m. EST, and I have work tomorrow, and I'm trying to chill. I had a long day. So yeah, might be live tomorrow. Not sure yet. Yeah, I gotta play it by ear. I do work from home, so I actually could go live tomorrow if I wanted to. They fuck you up when you ain't potted. Yep. Chance, I've been live for like almost about probably like 5 hours. So if you want to go back, watch the stream. But yeah, I gotta like get off. I'm gonna go to bed in a little bit, brother. I appreciate y'all. Be easy and have a good night, guys. Peace.